Abraham called the name of that place Jehovah Jireh, as it is said to this day, in the mount of the Lord it shall be seen. So if you got faith, or you think you got faith, it's going to get tried. It's definitely going to get tried. So let's go back on. That was just another account of Abraham and his son, how Abraham had faith. He left the city as well, and he said he's going to be made a great nation. And the Most High tempted him again, and he seen that he was faithful. James 1 and 3. James 1 and 3. We're going to go down to 8. Knowing this, that the trying of your faith worketh patience. But let patience have her perfect work, that ye may be perfect and entire, wanting nothing. And what that wanting means, basically lacking nothing. Because patience, you're going to need patience as well. Verse 5. If any of you lack wisdom, let him ask of the Most High, that giveth to all men liberally, and upbraideth not, it shall be given him. And that's exactly what I do. I have faith that the Most High is going to give me more knowledge, more wisdom, more understanding of the Bible. Even though I'm still a babe. I'm not trying to profess myself to be this person that has a whole lot of knowledge. My speech is not eloquent as most brothers out there. I'm new in this truth, but if Lord willing, He's gonna give that to me. I asked for it. I'm doing what He's telling me, and I have enough faith that He's gonna give it to me, to where everyone's gonna see my works in that day. But right now, I'm having patience. I'm learning. I'm getting myself right to be that person that the Most High is trying to get me to be. So my faith is gonna have to flourish. It's flourishing right now. Verse 6. But let him ask in faith, nothing wavering. For he that wavereth is like a wave of the sea, driven with the wind and tossed. So now, with wavering, that's basically like doubting. So don't doubt if you have the faith. So let's go over that again. But let him ask in faith. So such as me, take me for instance. I'm asking in faith the things that I want. The things that I need for the time to come, and especially for the kingdom. Nothing wavering, basically not doubting. Don't doubt when you asking in faith. For he that wavereth, basically for he that doubts, is like a wave of the sea, driven with the wind and tossed. So picture you on the beach and you see the wind is going left and right. It's getting tossed, the waves. That's how you're gonna be. If you're doubting, that's how you're gonna be. You're not gonna be stand still. The water's gonna come and take you up, and it's gonna drive you back out into the sea. That's basically, if you're waving and you're doubting, it's gonna drive you back into the world. Verse 7. For let not that man think that he shall receive anything of the Lord. A double-minded man is unstable in all his ways. So if you have doubt, but you say that you have faith, you are basically at the same time you're a hypocrite, and you have a double mind. You don't know what's truth from a lie. You don't know the cold or from the hot water. You understand? You're going to be wavering. You're going to be so unstable, you're not going to be able to endure when the flood comes. The flood is going to come. It's going to take you over. Just as when Esau, he comes in like a flood. He's going to take you over. Why? Because you didn't have the faith. And you basically have a double mind. Your mind is not stuck. You basically lukewarm at that point. And when you're lukewarm, you're just going to get taken up. You're going to go with the people that's cold as well. So let's go to James 2. Get the precept. We're gonna go all the way down to. We're gonna go down to the end. Let's start at 14. James 2 and 14. It's a lock here. What doth it profit, my brethren, though a man say he have faith and have not works? Can faith save him? Basically, is faith just going to save you without any works? That's what a lot of Christians do today. They say that, oh, I got faith. Oh, I have faith in my God. You know how the Christians, they talk. That's what they say. But they have no works. They're not keeping the commandments. They're not actually doing what the Most High is telling them to do. They have no type of instruction, no wisdom at all to discern the things that are written down for our learning in these scriptures. Verse 15. If a brother or sister be naked and destitute of daily food, and one of you say unto them, depart in peace, and be ye warmed and filled, notwithstanding ye give them not those things which are needful to the body, what doth it profit? What is it going to profit you? Verse 17. If so, faith, if it hath not works, is dead, being alone. Your average Christian, they say they got faith in God, but we see no works. So basically everything that they say and do is in vain. It's dead. Verse 18. Yea, a man may say, thou hast faith, and I have works. Show me thy faith without thy works, and I will show thee my faith by my works, such as I am doing right now. I'm showing you my faith. I have nobody even looks at any of my videos, but I don't care. Eventually they're gonna see it. They're gonna see it. Eventually. So my faith is the Most High says to do the work. So I'm doing the work. Even though I got a penny, I have a small talent. I don't have a 4 and 5 and 10 talents like certain other brothers out there. They're bringing in fruit a lot, but it's not my time for that yet. The Most High is building me up for that. So therefore, I'm showing you my faith right now through this video. I'm even on my lunch break right now, which I'm about to go over, but who cares? I'm in the spirit, and the thing is just I'm showing you my faith. Not only showing you, not trying to be for vainglory or anything, but I'm showing Yahweh that I'm even when I'm at work, I'm still thinking about you. I'm still trying to do something to show, to try to edify, even if one person sees this video. Let's read that again. Yea, a man may say, thou hast faith, and I have works. Show me thy faith without thy works, and I will show thee my faith by my works. So my works is, hopefully, you guys can see it. And I know the Most High, he sees it. Verse 19. Thou believest that there is one God, one power, that doeth well. The devils also believe and tremble. Verse 20. But wilt thou know, O vain man, that faith without works is dead? Right. If you got no works, if you have nothing that you claim that you're doing, just because you can walk around in some fringes don't make you have faith. Anybody can throw on a shirt with some fringes. The thing I'm gonna get into that. I believe it's in the next. I believe it's in the next scripture in Peter. And I'm gonna break that down a little bit more with the works, because it's just like you're just as blind as the 2/3 if you're not showing any works. You're just saying that you have faith. Verse 21. Was not Abraham our father justified by works, when he had offered Isaac his son upon the altar? And that's the spirit. That is the spirit. I just read that in Genesis 22. That was the account in 22. He had to show his work. He was about to slay his son at a moment and a second before the angel of the Lord came down and told him, don't lay his hand upon his son. Verse 22. Seest thou how faith wrought with his works, and by works was faith made perfect? Let me read that again. Seest thou how faith wrought with his works, and by works was faith made perfect? That was a question, rhetorical question. 23. And the scripture was fulfilled, which saith, Abraham believeth the Most High, and it was imputed unto him for righteousness, and he was called the friend of the Most High. That's faith. That's the faith that the Most High wants to see in the brothers in these last days. And the faith is going to get to that point, and it's going to shock each and every single one on this planet. It's going to shock everyone. You're going to see people on the highways and byways. We're going to wake the people up at that time. The faith it's there, but it's not flourishing as Abraham did it. Abraham was about to slay his son. When it gets to the point when it says, I can't remember the scripture, but it says that they love not their lives until the very death. I don't know if that was in Revelations or I can't remember the actual verse, the precept for that. But when we get to that point where we not really caring about our lives, because at some point our people we still even the people in the truth, they still kind of care about their lives a little bit. But when it gets to the point when the Most High put nothing, you got nothing to live for, you ready to die, you ready to get the kingdom, that's when you're gonna see faith. Faith is gonna spring out of the earth. And the Most High is gonna make sure. That's why the Most High, he's putting you through these small tribulations, these small things, but he's building your faith up, because when that time comes, it's gonna separate the men from the boys. Basically, he's gonna separate the elect from the 2/3. He gonna make a separation at that time, and we all gonna see who it is. Verse 24. Lord willing, I'm one of those chosen men. Lord willing, I'm one of those chosen men. And I got the faith that I'm one of those men. But Lord willing, it's not of my works. It's only by the Most High. Verse 24. Ye see then how that by works a man is justified, and not by faith only. Verse 25. Likewise, also was not Rahab the harlot justified by works? And that's the account of when she was I can't remember. It's when there was the harlot in the city, and they were getting ready to take over, and she hid the 2 messengers. So let's go back. Rahab. Likewise also was not Rahab the harlot justified by works, when she had received the messengers and sent them out another way? Yeah, she hid them, and then she sent them another way, because they said that they would save her, and they did. They did not. The Israelites did not slay Rahab. Verse 26. For as the body without the spirit is dead, so you gotta have the spirit in the body in order for it to live. So right now you see a lot of dead bodies out there walking around. For as the body without the spirit is dead, the 2/3, so faith without works is dead also. So therefore, those are the 2/3 that are out there. They can say they have faith all they want. They believe on sweet Jesus and all the whatever gods they have out there. They have faith in all those things. But their work is they don't keep the commandments. They're not doing anything to serve the Most High. So they're basically just dead bodies walking around aimlessly. So let's go ahead and jump into 1 Peter.